Good morning, folks. It's 5:12 in the morning on day 151. It's crazy, but I'm waking up to bed for the last time on the Appalachian Trail, which is nuts. Nuts. But here we are at Shaw's. I gotta wake up and actually pack everything up because today gonna get into the 100-mile wilderness, get dropped off, keep hiking, and plan is to not stop hiking until Katahdin. So I guess that's kind of been the plan for 150 days already, but yeah, we'll get up. Alright, 8:16, 70.8 degrees, and just getting ready to leave. Just getting ready to leave Shaw's Hiker Hostel and Yeehaw, who I haven't actually properly introduced in the video. There he is.
Hey.
You're spending what, the next couple weeks here or something?
Yep. I'm going to be mayor. Here's my campaign starting.
Trying to convince him to run for mayor of Monson. He's going to be here a few days, waiting to embark after that. So. Yeah, man. Well, it's been good hiking with you and everything.
Likewise.
But hopefully, we can text each other so much pictures here in the next week. So.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, we'll get going. All right, folks. Well, it's 8:42, and 40 just dropped us off back at what he called like Otter Pond, which is not the same Otter Pond that is trail south of the Kennebec, but is the same Otter Pond as we were dropped off at yesterday. So yet again, it's a 0.8 mile spur to get onto the AT. However, today, instead of turning left where this little trail intersects with the AT, tees off at the AT, we're gonna turn right, keep breaking north. So that's pretty exciting. I think the plan for today is do like 16 or something like that to get to a private campground over by Katahdin Ironworks Road. I called the campground yesterday just to see like what the situation was with tenting and stuff. If you're through hiking, don't even worry about it. You can just come on in, post up, don't even worry about it. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Shaw's was fantastic. Really, really, really fantastic. I was asking him on the trip out in the car. I guess they have a capacity of like about 50 inside in the bunk rooms and the private rooms and all this and that. And then probably another 10 to 20 outside if folks wanted to tent. So man, 70 people, that's a heck of an operation with shuttles and slack packing and breakfast and every last service you could ever want from a hostel. So really, really an impressive operation. Really, really glad I was able to get an opportunity to stay with them. Yeah. Anyways, so that was the stay at Shaw's. Today we begin with fewer than 100 miles remaining on the entire Appalachian Trail. And that's crazy, man. Super crazy, but exciting. So anyways, we'll get to it and I'll check in with y'all a little later. It's 1:15, about 73 degrees is what the watch says, but it's been sitting on the rocks here for a little bit, so probably just a little cooler than that. Made it to this pretty neat spot. Ledges is what it's called on Gut Hook and everything. Cool view. And decided to kind of sit down and eat that sandwich I packed out for lunch. So that was a really nice surprise. I'm not usually, I mean, not because I don't like to pack out food, I just usually don't really think about it. And yes, that was really nice, a really nice treat to have that sandwich. Look at this. Really cool. Great little spot right here. But yeah, so sat down, had the sandwich. So far today's been a pretty good day. Not moving particularly fast, but who cares? I mean, I think about 7 or 8 miles into the day and have about 7 or 8 miles left on the day. And it's kind of like the punctuating moment at the very end of the day is going to be, there's a river or creek or something, stream, I'm not really sure exactly what, to ford that we're going to have to cross. And then just on the other side, on the trail north side of that river or body of water, whatever it is the campsite that I think I mentioned earlier. So we get down there, pitch up, be happy. It is supposed to rain this evening, I think, last I checked. So as much as I haven't been necessarily trying to move fast today, it might not be a bad decision to try and move fast the second half of the day to get in before it opens up. But, you know, whatever. You know, Confucius say, when it rains, we get wet. So we'll see. That's about all there is to it. Yeah, anyways, just wanted to check in, give a little afternoon check-in, say hello, tell you everything's going great so far. Beautiful, beautiful day. Sun was out for a minute. It's kind of drizzly this morning, but, you know, and it's still pretty much cloudy, but pretty day. Good day for hiking. Real good day for hiking. So I'm happy to be out here. And, yeah. It's easy to get in the feels a little bit on this final week. I'm having fun being out here, and I'm just having fun being out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of these wild blueberries that are growing up, and yep, and then we will go ahead and keep moving. All right, so I will see you back at camp. folks, 7 o'clock, 69.8 degrees, and I'm at the Pleasant River campsites, which is about a third of a mile, both trail and compass east of the Appalachian Trail. It's nice. It's actually a, I don't know if it's a private campsite or a state campsite or what, but usually it's $12 a night. I called them yesterday. I think I explained this on yesterday's video. I called them yesterday to see if they had any tenting spots available this evening. And they were like, "Oh, you're through hiking? Don't even worry about it. That'll be fine. Just come on in, and you're just staying the one night. Don't even worry about it. Just come in, pitch your tent, have fun." I guess campsite number 10 was taken, and she said, "Look for campsite number 7, 8, or 9." So we are at campsite 9, because campsite 10 is the one closest to the Appalachian Trail, and campsite 9 is the second closest. So yeah, it was a good day today. 4,500 feet of elevation gain. I think about 4,800 feet of elevation loss. So you know, a good day. We came over Barron Mountain, Columbus Mountain, and Chairback Mountain, which were all pretty nice. Some of them had some pretty cool ledges, some pretty cool views. Luckily the weather held off today, which was very nice. I wasn't sure if we'd be getting rain or what. Last I saw, the forecast was for rain overnight tonight, potentially some thunderstorms and stuff overnight. So I'll probably go ahead and close, you know, at least partially close up the tent a little bit in anticipation of that. And then today may have been the last pretty day for a while. I think the next few days are supposed to be kind of wet. So whatever, it is what it is. Tomorrow is really exciting, because tomorrow we're going to go up Whitecap Mountain, and that's wild for two reasons. One, I don't even know which is more wild. One, it's exciting because Whitecap Mountain is the last mountain before Mount Katahdin, which is nuts. And it's also from the trail north side of Whitecap Mountain. If the weather's nice anyways, you can see Mount Katahdin from there. So that would be awesome. I mean, really, really, really awesome. Either way, it's going to be awesome. And then after Whitecap Mountain, obviously we'll come down, we'll camp, and then I think the trail just gets wicked flat. So kind of thinking about doing like maybe 24, 25 miles the next day, which is when I'm going to pick up the food drop from Shaw's for 3 more days worth of food. That should be great. So here's the campsite, the neon green tent, that is Star, and of course my camo tent just beyond. And I don't know if you can make it out through the trees or even hear it, but that's the Pleasant River back there. Yeah, it is a Pleasant River. That's the one I forded in the last clip of the day. So a cool one. And honestly, the ford wasn't too bad. It was like maybe a third of the way up my calf or something. Not too bad. Bear hang is going to be right here. Not a regulation distance whatsoever, but it'll be plenty high and plenty off the trunk and everything else. So yeah, it'll be good. Gosh, it's just wild to think about how close I am. But you know, and I was talking to Star just a minute ago, just one last thought, and then I'll turn in. Talking to Star just a minute ago over dinner, and I'm like, you know, it's wild because basically this has been this has been my life for the past 5 months. You know, for better, for worse, through the easy stuff and the hard stuff, the hot stuff, the cold stuff, the wet stuff, the dry stuff, all that. I mean, this has been my life for 5 months. Same clothes, same socks, same tent, same sleeping bag, pretty much the exact same food every single day. Same mission every single day, you know. And to think I'm 5 days away, or maybe 5 or 6 days, whatever, maybe more, who knows, hopefully 5 hours, to think I'm hopefully 5 or 6 days away from the end. It's wild to think that I don't think that there's any other situation in life where you would be 5 or 6 days away from just so drastically upending what has been your life for the previous 5 or 6 months, and have no preparation to undertake in advance of that switch. Certainly there's plenty of times in life where you're 5 or 6 days away from a life-changing event, but there's nothing like my day is changing exactly zero. I mean, I do the same thing. Like today, I'm doing the same thing as I did 3 or 4 months ago, you know? So it's just kind of weird. I feel like the end is so close, and that's exciting and happy and sad at the same time, and exciting for sure. But it's weird to think that there's not much to do about that. My days are going to be the same. They're going to be the same every single day until they're not, and that's strange. You know, I don't have to repack anything. I don't have to like do anything with my bank accounts or mail forwarding or anything else. It's just weird. It's just weird. Anyways, so that's my closing thought for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up the spare bag and then get into the tent, process some videos, and be asleep. So that's gonna be great, and I will chat with you all tomorrow. All right.